Hello everyone and welcome to the next edition of Floyd Insider. I'm Abby Berger. The new year brings new resolutions, but these decisions can be tricky to make. There are many options to choose from that can improve your life, and Floyd Insider has a few to offer. Working out is great for physical and mental health, but finding motivation is hard. A good athlete and inspiring stories are able to help. Allison Brown does both. She's come on to Floyd Insider today to share her story and a fitness routine. Thank you for joining me today, Allison. Now, you successfully completed the Louisville Ironman, but can you explain what that is?
Sure. So the Ironman is a triathlon. So there's 3 different disciplines. You swim, you bike, and then you run, usually in that order. There's a few that'll switch it around sometimes for different reasons, but typically it's a swim, a bike, and a run. And for the Ironman in Louisville, it's a 2.4 mile swim in the Ohio River, a 112-mile bike ride, and a 26.2 mile run.
Wow. So that sounds like that was a lot of work and takes a lot of dedication. Were there any challenges you faced trying to prepare?
Yeah, a lot. So I'm not a very good swimmer. In fact, I'm a really slow swimmer. So that was a real, I never learned, I knew how to swim when I was a kid, but didn't swim competitively or anything like that, which a lot of people who get into triathlon do. So learning to swim, basically kind of starting from scratch and saying, okay, I got to learn how to do a freestyle swim, and I got to do it for 2.4 miles was really hard. And then also learning how to do open water swimming, which is its own thing. I remember the first time I got into a lake to try to swim, and I opened my eyes behind my goggles, and it just felt like a wall was in front of me. Because, if you're used to seeing the black line at the bottom of the pool, it's very different when you're in a lake that's full of fish and critters and who knows what else. So that was definitely really challenging to overcome. But I was lucky to have some really good friends who kind of talked me through it and said, okay, it's okay. Nothing here is going to hurt you. And so, we got there.
Oh, friends are great, but how else were you able to stay motivated and engaged? Because that seems like still a lot of stuff.
For me, it was very much making a plan and taking things step by step. And so, I actually worked with a coach. So somebody who helped kind of come up with a plan to say, okay, here's what you need to do this particular week. And typically you'd start planning. I really started training about a year out, and then really focusing on my training about 6 months out. And so you just take it kind of, my coach always said it was like eating an elephant. It was one bite at a time. And so you just say, okay, I've got to swim today, and here's how far I need to swim. I don't need to worry about tomorrow. I don't need to worry about 6 months from now. I just need to go and do my swim workout for today. And so for me, that was really helpful. I know for other people, certainly and for me, having a group of friends who were also all doing the same thing, and where we could commiserate and hang out. And, it made getting up at 5 a.m. to go swim a little bit better because I had a lot of friends waiting at the pool for me.
That's really awesome. And for someone who's trying to make a New Year's resolution to do fitness and kind of get healthier, do you have any suggestions for them?
Yeah, I would say, start small. And find a way of moving your body that you enjoy. And that could be something as simple as going for a walk, with your dog or with your music. You don't have to do an Ironman to improve your fitness. So, just, find something that you enjoy and do it. And if you do have a big goal, or you're looking for something big, my suggestion would be to take it and break it down. And just take it step by step, because that's how you get there.
Well, awesome. Thank you for sharing, and we'll be right back. Improving your mental health is another important resolution. The Louisville Salt Cave offers an uncommon way to relax and heal in a unique environment. Floyd Insider reporter Logan Piper digs deeper to learn more about this one-of-a-kind retreat.
The Louisville Salt Cave is a beautiful Himalayan salt cave that is a great place to disconnect and relax. The cave is made up of 5 tons of pink Himalayan salt, and being inside the cave is said to have many physical and mental health benefits. You can book sessions to come into the cave, lie down on zero-gravity chairs, and relax while you take on these benefits.
The cave itself is one benefit, and it's constructed out of 5 tons of Himalayan salt. The light that is exposed to the body in sessions is similar to red light therapy, so the benefits associated with that are chronic inflammation, neurological pain, and cellular regeneration. We do halotherapy, which is dry salt therapy, so you're breathing in salt saturated air. It helps with respiratory health, skin health, and it's detoxifying. The whole experience facilitates really deep mental rest, and we consider ourselves a pillar of peace in the community because of that.
Now that we've seen what this cave has to offer, let's take a look at where this salt came from and what it took to set the place up.
Over 90% of the world's Himalayan salt comes from the very bottom part of the Himalayan mountain range, and the cave builder that we worked with to source the salt worked on that transport. But when we opened, it was all sitting up here, 5 tons of it in the retail space, and we moved it in and hand constructed that space from there.
To book a salt cave session yourself, you can visit their website at louisvillesaltcave.com. The cave is open every day of the week, so if you're looking for somewhere to relax and disconnect, the cave is the perfect place.
Thank you, Logan, for that enlightening report. Floyd's Nutrition and Wellness Club helps teach the effects of food and exercise in a safe and welcoming environment. The president of the club, Nathan Wheatley, is here today to talk about his health journey. So thanks for coming on the show today, Nate. What made you want to start the club?
We thought it was a good way to teach kids at school about nutrition and wellness because there is a class here, but not many people know about it. And we thought, oh, well, we have a lot of friends who can, and we can reach out to people probably better than Miss Wobble, the teacher of the class. So we thought, let's have a class and let's bring in local professionals to speak on the topic, and let's do our own research so that we can learn for ourselves and we can teach others.
How did you research?
We usually came up with a topic where we thought we're going to talk about this topic this week. And so using that topic, we made a PowerPoint, we did research on that. We reached out to local professionals to say, hey, is this correct? Kind of fact check us. We don't want to say anything that's incorrect.
How has this club impacted people?
Our biggest reach out is to athletes. We get more athletes than anything, than non-athletes, which is our goal, because nutrition and exercise 100% affects your athletic performance. Obviously exercise might because you're doing a sport, but what you do outside of your sport could also improve your performance, such as a weightlifting or a cardio, but nutrition specifically, because your nutrition can completely change the way that you feel going really well or make you feel really bad during your sport. It can make you more alert, awake at practice and more ready, or it can just leave you kind of dragging.
And then, so you said it's made you aim for athletes, but if someone who's not an athlete tries to join, how do you help them?
Oh yeah, we have every way to go with them, because they usually want exercise plans, they want nutrition plans. So a lot of times we give them a calendar made by us, and it has your daily exercise goal or your weekly exercise goal. Like you can exercise 1 time, 3 times, 4, however many times you want to exercise a week. You can do 2 times if you'd like to. And then a certain calorie goal or a macronutrient goal. So your amounts of fats, carbs, proteins that you want to get that day, limiting the sugar, certain amounts of sodium, cholesterol, just limiting and emphasizing certain macronutrients for your specific needs.
Becoming healthier and trying to exercise more is a really popular New Year's resolution. Is the health club a really good way to start?
Yeah, so we meet in Mr. Bennett's room, which is F108, every 3rd Thursday of the month at 7 a.m. because a lot of athletes have practice after school, so we know we can't get them, and we really want them to be in our club. And speaking as an athlete, I would not be able to attend my own meetings. So we're always in there the 3rd Thursday of the month if you want to join.
Well, thank you for coming on the show today and sharing about the club. And if you're interested in the club and trying to stick to your New Year's resolutions, the Nutrition Club meets in Mr. Bennett's room in F108 every third Thursday of the month. Big or small, a resolution is a great way to start the year. Hopefully, Floyd Insider was able to spark some inspiration, and from all of us here on the show, have a happy new year and good luck to all.